on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Trading to Glory. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that sub button so you guys can get daily content of squad building challenge guides, trading tips, Trading to Glory content, World Cup content, and more. Go ahead and drop that sub right now. It's easy, it's free. Help me help you. Today, we're talking about this new Rest of World SBC and what we should do with our leftover Team of the Season cards. Now, I sold most of mine last night and this morning. I had some stragglers, and I sold them, and I'm selling them right now because I just kind of want to liquidate everything and reinvest. Well, the question is, what do we reinvest in, and is it time? We're going to talk about that in this episode, guys. If it does help you out by the end, make sure to drop a like on the video. And that's about it. Let's get into it, guys. So, we've got the new Team of the Season cards coming out for Rest of World. Giannini is one of them. He's actually one of the more expensive ones, given the fact that this card has 99 pace. Not 99 pace, 99 sprint speed, and 97 strength. So it's 99 sprint speed, 97 strength. That's ridiculous, but it is hard to link this card, given the fact he's from Cape Verde and he's in the Liga MX. Nonetheless, he's one of the more expensive ones, and the most expensive one is Yassine Brahimi. He's the most expensive out of all of them, and he's 63k. So, with that being said, is it even worth doing the SBC? Well, the answer simply is no. Of course not. You've got a Rest of World 19 to 11 TOTS player. But because it requires that Team of the Week card and you need an 84 rating, it's not worth it at all to do this SBC. You're spending about 60,000 coins on the SBC, and really you're just getting, 57 to 63k back. It's not worth it. It's just a waste of your time. Honestly, you get about the amount of coins back as you spent on the SBC. So ultimately, I think the best idea is don't do the SBC. It'd be easier to snipe a card for cheaper. We just sold another Pavlenka there. These are the last cards we have, so we're not making much profit on them, but I'll take the coins now nonetheless. So 63.5. We sold a lot of those for like 69k last night. I sold my Hradekis for like 74k. Those are dropping right now, and we've got to talk about why they're going to go back up in price, though, slightly. Now, I don't really like those as investments as much as I like some of these other guys, though. Nils Peterson, I talked about this, I believe, in the last episode. If I didn't, we're going to talk about it now. Nils Peterson, guys, he's a 94 rated Team of the Season card, and he's just about as cheap as Hradecki has been. So if you take a look at this card, he's about 75,000 coins. That's about what Hradecki's been chilling at. Right now, Hradecki's at like 70k, but nonetheless, it's still really, really solid because he is Bundesliga, he is German, he is a striker, and he is 94 rated. Going into the Calcio and League One Team of the Season, we are expecting them to use a Team of the Season in every single SBC, and we're going to have 2 on Sunday and 2 on Tuesday, which means there's going to be 4 SBCs that require a Team of the Season. And there's got to be one of them, probably Calcio, that's going to require like a 93 or 94 rating, and then the League One will probably be 82 or 83. Nonetheless, you're going to need a lot of Team of the Seasons, but this is mostly as an investment for the Ultimate Team of the Season SBC. The Ultimate TOTS is coming the week after Calcio and League One drops, and we're expecting there's going to be a crazy SBC in that week. Now, it could be a guaranteed Team of the Season pack throughout all of Team of the Season, where it requires 2 Team of the Seasons in the SBC and like an 83 rating like they did last year, or they could do a guaranteed Ultimate Team of the Season pack. And the Ultimate Team of the Season has some of the best cards. So if they do that, it's probably going to require like 2 or 3 Team of the Seasons and like an 87 rating. That's where Peterson really comes in because he's so high rated and he gets really good links as well. And that's why I like Peterson as an investment. If you held that card for, I'd say about a week and a half, it's a lot of profit there to be made, guys. So that's more of a longer term investment. But looking at some of the cheaper cards that have come out right now, you've got players like Jahanbash. He's an Iranian attacker, I believe, from the Eredivisie. Plays for, PSV. Nonetheless, he's like 57,000 coins right now. Now, he plays for AZ here as a right winger. Very, very cheap card. Now, he is cheap because he doesn't get good links. Obviously, if you want to, use a card from Team of the Season at right wing in the Eredivisie, you're probably going to go with Lozano, even though he's a little bit more expensive, obviously. Jahanbash doesn't get very good links, and that's why he's so cheap. So he's the investment as the cheapest Team of the Season in the game right now. There's a couple other really cheap ones that get better links. So you can pick up Jahanbash for very cheap, but he's like that Dabber. You remember Dabber from last week? You know, he didn't rise as much as the other ones did. Maicon, however, he's higher rated. He's 90 rated. Well, he's not higher rated than Jahan Bash, but he is 90 rated. And he is a Brazilian. And he's in the Turkish league, so you can get a link with, like, Pepe and players like that. So he's 56K. He's just a little bit more expensive, but I'd say it's more worth it because he's usable in game. You can get links with him in SBC's. Maicon is a better shout. There's a couple more cards in this Team of the Season Rest of World that are out, but ultimately Brahimi is the most expensive one at 63,000 coins, which means it's not worth doing the actual SBC, guys. So, what we've covered so far, I know I've kind of been all over the place. I want to kind of just recap it real quick before we get into the rest of the video. Right now, we are expecting there to be 4 SBCs between Sunday and Tuesday for the Team of the Season. For League 1 and Calcio, they're all going to be like 82 to 84 rated, most likely, and then we're going to require Team of the Season. So the Team of the Season cards are going to be in demand for those SBCs. I think they're going to go up. Is it time to invest yet? It might not be, because tomorrow, on Thursday, we're expecting there to be Weekend League rewards, which is going to have Team of the Seasons in them, obviously, and it's going to push cards down a little bit more. So for the Nils Peterson, I'd say Thursday is a good time to buy if you want to hold that for a week, or you could wait a little bit longer. But the longer you wait, the more you're risking it, because what could happen, guys, is they might start to rise on like Saturday, especially Sunday when the SBC drops. And when that SBC drops, people are going to start throwing them into SBCs. They're going to get a little bit more rare. The supply drops. And then Tuesday comes around and the demand is back, but the supply is a lot lower, so they're going to really be rising. And then people are going to be like, Ultimate TOTS is coming, I've got to invest now. So there might not be any window starting Saturday. There might not be any window to invest in like Nils Peterson, or reinvest in Hradecki, or reinvest in Pavlenka or Gregorich. So I'd say buying before Saturday definitely is a good idea. I'd say Thursday is a really good time to buy Team of the Seasons, guys. And ultimately, it doesn't matter too much which Team of the Seasons you buy. You could buy the cheapest one, who is Jahan Bash, but you're pretty much just investing in him for a Team of the Season investment, and he doesn't get any good links. You could spend a couple more 1,000 coins to get Maicon and players like that, to get links, or you could invest in the higher rated Bundesliga cards like Nils Peterson and Hradecki, because they get good links and they're higher rated, but they're a little bit more expensive. So you kind of got to weigh it out yourself. I really like Nils Peterson. That's probably what I'm going to focus on, full disclosure. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got on the market right now for gold cards as well, and wherever this episode takes us. When we're talking 84 rated cards, 83 rated cards, 82 rated cards going into the League 1 in Calcio SBC, most people have already focused on the Calcio. Now, I still think there's a couple decent investments that you can make, one of them being Kalidou Koulibaly. It's not terrible. He does have an 84 rated card that's going for about 5,600 in the Calcio, and he's borderline going to get a Team of the Season. Now, he's not guaranteed. It's like 50-50, but he could get in. So that means that he might be out of packs as well, which would have his card go up to 10,000 coins easily. If not, I could see this card at 7K nonetheless. So I like Koulibaly, but overall, Calcio really been invested in already. League 1, however, not so much. Now, with players like Neymar and Cavani, it's probably going to keep the League 1 player, or the League 1 SBC requirements up a little bit higher than Bundesliga. I think it'll probably be an 83 rating requirement. It could be 84, but probably 83 is what I'm thinking. And then for Calcio, probably 83 as well, but could be 84. I can't see it less than that. You know, how good Calcio normally is. Every year, people look forward to Calcio as Team of the Season. So here's some like overlooked investments. I'm looking at 82 rated and 83s from League 1. And, you know, people aren't really looking at these cards yet. You've still got Luis Gustavo and João Matinho. Both these guys are 82 rated cards going for like less than 2K. At least they were a second ago. Right now it's 2,100. That's still not too bad, given the fact that's Brazilian, it's Marseille, and it's League 1, obviously. That gets links right there. You've also got João Matinho, as I just said. João Matinho, he plays for Monaco. That gets some links with players like Falcao, gets links with Lamar, gets links with Jovetic. So Matinho is also pretty solid it searched a little bit quicker. 2,200 right there. It's not bad at all. Plus, it's a center mid. It's not a goalkeeper or anything. There are goalkeepers that you can pick up. Now, Thalvin is another shout. Thalvin's a winger, and he's not that much, in my opinion, for players like him, given the fact that he is definitely not going to be in packs. He is not going to be in packs, guys. So, with that being said, 3.7k is not bad at all. He's obviously going to be used in the SBCs. He's obviously needed for SBCs in general all the time. This Dalvin card's going to rise. He could get up to over 5,000 coins, I'd say, is probably about where he'll be at. Then you've got also Jean-Michael Seri. You've got Adrian Rabiot. You've got Malcolm. You've got, Keita Balde Diao is solid. That's another player from Monaco there who's less than 2,000 coins. So that's a good one. Now, there's a couple others that are from Calcioil that I think are overlooked. Suso, I was able to pick up one of him a minute ago for like 1,500 coins. Right now, he's 2,000 coins. That's not bad given the fact that he is non-rare, which is weird because even though he is non-rare, that actually makes him more rare on the market. I don't know if that doesn't make any sense to you guys. Kind of a little bit of an, I don't know, oxymoron. I think that's the word. Hopefully English class didn't fail me there. But since he's non-rare, he's not going to be in any of the 50k packs. He's not in any of the 25k rare packs. He's not in any of the 100k. He's not in any of the 125ks. He's more rare on the market. Plus, when people pack non-rares, they're not as inclined to list them as rare cards. So that's what keeps them up in price. There's not as many on the market. So if that card is used at all, it rises really easily. Non-rares rise really easily up on the market, guys. So that was to cover a couple of gold cards. Ooh, we finally sold our Gregoritsch. We actually took an L on that card. We don't take too many L's on cards, but we held on to him for far too long. But we did still make profit on the Team of the Season investments overall. We actually went up about 100k. Now, I wish I would have gone up a lot more, but it is what it is. We're up to over 1.4 mil. My goal was to hit 2 mil before the World Cup mode. Obviously, that would mean that we have to make 1 mil in 10 days. We've only got 6 days left. We're kind of on track to do it, but I don't know. We've got to make a big reinvestment that works out for us before we have any chance of hitting 2 mil. So hopefully we can hit 2 mil by May 29th. That's the goal. I'm going to leave you guys with one more thing, one more idea before the end of the video, and that is that World Cup mode is 6 days away. If you guys have any really big cards, like Ronaldo Team of the Season, Son Team of the Season, anything that's used in Weekend League, everything is going to start dropping in price. They already have. You should have sold probably a couple weeks ago, but ultimately they're only going to keep dropping because what's going to happen, people are going to sell all their cards, they're going to liquidate, and then they're going to spend coins on World Cup mode, putting all their coins there into untradables in World Cup mode, which is going to take less coins onto the market. So ultimately there's going to be less coins. So it's the opposite of inflation, I guess deflation. So cards are going to be a lot cheaper on the market, and so your coin is more valuable. If you have 1 million coins right now, that 1 million coins is actually going to be worth more in about a week, in 2 weeks from now, in 3 weeks from now. So that's what you need to do. You need to liquidate all your big cards if you haven't yet. Honestly, it's probably already really late, but it's still better now than in 2 weeks. So that's what I'm going to leave you guys with. If this video helped you out at all, drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new and you haven't yet. It would help me out a ton. We're getting closer to, I believe, 78,000 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. Thank you guys so much for the support. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace out.